Welcome back to my channel, Hopelessly Trying. On today's video, I'll be creating something on my own without following a tutorial. I'll be using some of the techniques that I've learned while painting and trying out different types of paint so that I can figure out what is my art style. I still want to know what works well for me and what doesn't work well without always having to follow a tutorial. I like to see if I'm creative enough to be able to create something on my own without having to follow anything. Before I go on any further, I'd just like to say don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I would also like to apologize, people. I'm really horrible with this filming and all. I thought that I had the camera situated right in the middle, you know, everything showing, and then when I was actually editing this, I noticed that it wasn't in the middle. You could see only halfway, not even halfway, like on the side. I'm really sorry about it, but at a certain point I think I actually realized my mistake and I fixed it. So you guys are gonna actually see what I got to do. I wanted to try something very simple, you know. I thought a mountain seems very simple, very easy, and I've done so many mountain paintings, so I know how to make it kind of seem a little realistic. So I thought, but then I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to do it and see how it looks. Before I actually get to paint the mountains, I need to paint the background, and I wanted my night sky to be a bit of blue and dark magenta. And that is one thing I love about painting. You don't necessarily need to put the colors that you see every single day. You can try anything, you can explore anything, as long as it looks gorgeous, as long as it looks beautiful, creative, colorful. And that is what I wanted to try out different colors. I wanted to see if my sky with mountains and my sea would look beautiful with the colors that I chose. As I start painting my mountains, I wanted to paint it that when you look at it, it seems as if it's a bit far, but yet it's close enough for you to see, but far enough for you to not be able to touch it. And I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's when perspective comes along. My brother's been telling me to practice perspective drawings, work on my perspective and all those things. And when I started painting this, I realized that, well, my perspective is all wrong. I've gotten so used to doing the horizon line and visible point. Excuse me. I've been learning all this stuff, so there's some words that I'm still not used to, and I don't really remember this stuff. But anyway, so I tried getting my mountain to face me, but not be so close to me. But then when I started doing it, it just started seeming off, and I was just like, this is not going right. I'm going to have to do something else. I'm going to have to try and figure out another way to make it look interesting, or to make it look nice at least. So then I start adding a little detail here, a little detail there, and I'm like, it's not going to be as simple as I thought it would be. Yes, it's a mountain. Yes, it's supposed to be simple, but then from what I have learned, it's not going to end up coming out really as what I wanted it to be. I learned a trick on how to get my paint to dry very fast. If you want to add another coat on top, is to use a blow dryer. And I got to see this when I was actually following a tutorial by Anna C. She does really great painting. I love her artwork. I'll add her link in my description if you guys want to check out her painting. Should do that. She really does really great painting. She's one of the reasons I also thought that to try different colors. But anyway, let's go on. So yeah, I use the hairdryer to dry up the paint, and then I get to add other paint on top because it dries it very fast. So now I'm just trying to get some details on the paint, on the mountains, to make it seem, I don't know if I should say realistic, but just to give it some depth and vision. You know, I'm trying to figure out what words to use here, and I am lost of words. And now, but yeah, I'm just adding some color and all the stuff so it doesn't seem like it's plain black, because you know our mountains are not really plain black. We've got some algae on them, we've got snow on them. There's always something on it. So I just wanted to come and give it a little something to make it really seem like it's a mountain. So I'm just adding those small details. Look at that. I've got the painting showing now. You guys can see everything. It's no longer sideways, it's not halfway, it's not a quarter way. You can see everything that I did. Wee, I'm happy. So yeah, anyway, so now I'm just adding a little bit of details to make the sea seem like it's the sea and it's not just looking like land. I don't know. I do not know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, because I'm even confusing myself right now. But anyway, I'm just adding a little bit of details, you know, creating waves and stuff like that, and trying to bring it close to the rock so they can see, like, you know, the water that's splashing on the rock and stuff like that. And it's not very easy, I have to admit. I thought that because I did a seascape twice, 3 times if I'm not mistaken, that I'll be able to at least create the foam that you will see that is close to the sea or on land and stuff like that. Or when it's splashing on something, it creates a certain foam. It's this white foam. But it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. And I was very appreciative of what I actually managed to create from this small time. It might not be perfect, but it's my own piece of work. And I did this without following a tutorial. I just used the techniques that I learned from the tutorials that I followed. And I know that with more practice, I will get there, I'll get better, and I will definitely manage to find my art style. So I really look forward to you guys getting to see me doing more stuff like this. Some stuff I'm going to go simple. I'm just getting out of the nest right now, so I'm not going to be expecting myself to soar high like an eagle when I've just been pushed out of the nest. So there you guys have it. I'm just adding a little bit more details now, just adding a little bit more color, and this is what I managed to create on my own, following the tutorials that I've watched. And let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate you guys' comments. I appreciate your feedback. If there's any tips and tricks that you guys have and you'd like to let me know, please write it down in the comment below. I really look forward to it, and I'm going to try and use it for the next time. I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to grow. I am hopelessly trying to perfect my painting. If a person asked me a year ago if I'll be able to do something like this on my own, I'll say definitely not. Because I always used to think that painting was something very difficult. It was something that it took a lot of talent, a lot of skills to acquire. And every time I would read, I would watch it, and I thought, at the back of my head, I'll be like, I can't do that. I should try it. And when I actually took my paintbrush and the canvas the first time, and I went, the first thing I actually tried was the blending video. I didn't create it. I just went onto YouTube to check out how to blend. And then when I saw that I was able to blend, I'm like, okay, let me see if I can try something else. And then the first painting I ever did was that I followed a tutorial was a waterfall. The waterfall tutorial. And when I did it and I showed, people were like, wow. And I was like, wow, I actually managed to follow a tutorial. I managed to do something and it looked good. I was really shocked. I was amazed that it actually came out looking good. And I was like, and it made me feel very calming, relaxing. And that's when I realized that painting is the thing for me. Painting is my therapy, and I'm going to start doing it as often as possible. And that is when I fell in love with painting. It became my escape route, my way of overcoming whatever I was feeling. It will help me relax and just feel calming. So yeah. Anyway, there is my final product. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you guys for watching.